In the last episode, I told you about the hospital where it was very creepy. But it's good that it was a dream. Now I will tell my story about the school where I saw very strange things that I couldn't explain to my friends. At the entrance, I saw a boy and wanted to ask him what they were serving for lunch. But he wanted to say something, but I didn't understand. He was smiling but afraid to say something. I went inside, and here I saw my acquaintance, and she was digging in a shelf. When I said hello, she got scared. I asked her, "Is everything okay?" She immediately said that everything is great with her, but I need to leave urgently. When I asked what happened, she didn't answer and started laughing. At the reception sat identical ladies, and they were also smiling. I said hello to them, but they started saying something, but I didn't understand. I wanted to go to the principal. The assistant wasn't there. I saw strange things in the room. There were very many clocks. Some of them didn't work at all. Also, I saw a red spot near the table. But the principal's room was open. I went into the principal, and he immediately hid something from me. He immediately started looking out the window and laughing. Asked, "What? Why didn't you come yesterday?"
I was waiting for you.
But I said that I had problems with my parents and wasn't in the mood. He said that I needed to come or needed to call. You know that our school is the best school in the city. There are rumors here that something is wrong in this school. Dark forces walk here, but that is not so. When the principal was talking to me, I saw a strange book. This book didn't look like normal books. I suddenly thought that this is a book for witches. But I said nothing and wanted to search for the truth myself. I said, "Principal, this school is the best school, and everything has always been good here." When I left the principal's room, I heard a strange sound. There were very few students in the school. I immediately went to the cafeteria. In the cafeteria, I saw a strange cook. He was laughing and cooking strange dishes.
Hello.
But at that moment, the cook called me to give food. I approached the cook, but at the end of the hall, I saw a stranger. He said that something is happening in this school. Everyone is afraid to say something. There are dark forces here. The principal knows about this. I think the main villain is him. You try to find out something. On the second floor, there is a secret room. I think you will find all the secrets there. I went to seek the truth. Coming out of the room, I heard sounds from the classroom. Everyone stood there and was saying something. The teacher was explaining something. All these sounds and conversations were very strange. I couldn't understand what the matter was. I wanted to find the truth and save everyone. I left the room and headed to the stairs. But there I saw an arrow that pointed to a room, as if someone wanted to help me. And I saw a library there. I thought maybe in the library I will find the riddle. I saw a mysterious woman there. She stood calmly and looked at books. Suddenly she said, "I have been waiting for you for a very long time. Very strange things happen in this school. I know that on the second floor, there is a room where all the truth is. You must stop all this madness. I left a key for the room for you. It is always locked. Only the principal goes there at night. Take the key, and good luck to you." I calmly took the key, but I didn't know which room it was about. I left the room and went to go up the stairs. But I heard a sound from the principal's room. I have only one way to go up and find this room. 2ND fellow R. When I went up to the second floor, I saw a crying girl. She was crying loudly. I approached and asked, "What is the matter?" she said, T.O. letter, and said nothing else. I accidentally saw a blue monster from the window. He looked at me and smiled. I didn't know what to do. I heard a sound from another room. There was an inscription, "Do not enter," but I entered. When I went inside, I got scared. There were 10 bloody dolls. There was blood on the floor, fingerprints on the wall, meat, a knife. Why does no one know anything about this room? When I left, I saw another one who was crying. I asked him, "What is the matter?" He didn't answer and continued crying. But I remembered that I must find that room which the key fits. On the way, I heard the crying of students again. I went into the toilet, and 2 were crying there. They said that it's the end for everyone. I asked the guys, "Where is the room that is locked?" They answered that a yellow sticker is glued on this door. I immediately left the toilet and turned right. I understood that this is very dangerous. Suddenly one boy called and said, "Don't be afraid. If you can destroy the portal and the book, then you can win. But the principal will be here in 10, 15 minutes. Watch out." I found that door and opened it. When I saw what was inside, I almost fell from fear. There I saw a strange staff and 2 portals. What these portals were for, I didn't know, but I knew that I must destroy the book. I went out and hid around the corner, waiting for the principal to go in there. My heart was beating so loudly that I was afraid he would hear me. And suddenly the principal came and went inside. The door slammed behind him with a heavy creak. I immediately started running down to the principal's office to take the book. I ran into the room. On the last page of the book, it was written, "The spell can only be destroyed with the help of water." Grabbed the book and ran to find water. I went up to the 2nd floor and ran into the toilet. I turned on the water, soaked the book, and threw it on the floor with force. I heard an inhuman, wild scream. I cautiously approached that secret room, and the principal was lying on the floor motionless. I heard the joy of students, everyone shouting, "Freedom!"
We are all free!
I started running down to leave this school quickly. The building started to shake. Plaster was falling from the ceiling. When I ran out into the street, I heard the sound of destruction, as if the school was collapsing from the inside. I felt that evil was defeated. It was very scary, but I was able to banish the evil spirits. I looked back one last time in the window of the 2nd floor. For a second, the silhouette of that blue monster appeared to me, slowly dissolving in the air. Now this nightmare is definitely over.